Welcome to our April 2024 newsletter. I hope you all got to check out the eclipse and use the appropriate precautions. As we transition into the second quarter of this year, I want to take a look at some of the important market statistics. The median sales price for March 2024 was $457,000. This reflects a slight decrease of 1.5% when compared to the same period last year. Meanwhile, some not great news. There were only 730 sales recorded. This is a notable downturn in activity, about 47% less than our 10-year monthly average of 1,124 sales per month typically. When we see a significant drop in sales alongside a slight price decrease, it certainly indicates a cooling market. I'm getting feedback from prospective buyers that they want to delay purchases because they feel like prices and interest rates need to come down even more. Sellers, on the other hand, are waiting for a market recovery, reluctant to drop prices. This is resulting in a bit of a market gridlock. There were 1,071 new listings, which is just over 17% fewer new listings than in March of last year. This makes sense because if you sell your existing home, you become a buyer, and as I mentioned, buyers are waiting right now. This market gridlock is being referred to by many real estate market experts as the Great Reset, a period where home prices and interest rates settle into a more realistic place. So while the market will not be as strong as in recent years, we should see a return to what we know as normal in the market. Fortunately, the Pikes Peak region remains a desirable relocation destination, so this should help. The Great Reset accurately describes our current market situation. Those with significant financial resources or home equity can usually afford to wait for the market to become more favorable to their situation. However, it's important to recognize the challenges faced by vital community members, such as teachers, first responders, and military personnel. These individuals often can't afford to wait for a more favorable market. As many of us know, teachers are one of the most underpaid professions, especially in Colorado. With affordable housing being limited, the gap seems to be ever increasing. Fortunately, incentive programs for teachers have been available on and off for decades. Most recently, local nonprofit called We Fortify has partnered with Harrison District 2, investing $6.5 million in an apartment project to provide affordable one-bedroom units for teachers to live and work in their district. Speaking of, we'd also like to take this opportunity to highlight again our Local Luminaries program, which we expanded to provide home buying incentives to assist teachers, as well as other local heroes, with home ownership. This month's area feature is the Powers and Mark Scheffel corridor, specifically in the southeast Colorado Springs area. The Trails at Aspen Ridge has been underway for years with Richmond Homes, and recently Aspen View Homes came alongside. The amount of homes and dirt work being done here and the adjacent Bradley Heights is astounding. Speaking of Bradley Heights, just to the east, Century Communities and Challenger Homes are opening their models and currently building inventory. These two communities have homes between $430,000 and $575,000, with inventory ready in the coming months. Just southeast of here is the ever-expanding Lorson Ranch community, with builders like Aspen View and Traylon currently building up their inventory as well. And jump back across Mark Scheffel just to the southwest of Lorson Ranch is the Glen. RV garage options will be a big draw for some buyers, and that model is opening soon. It looks like all of these areas will fall in the boundaries of Widefield School District 3. Give me a call if any of these areas interest you, and we can go visit them together. Driving around communities as we often do, I recently noticed a tiny dog park in the Trails at Forest Meadows and another even larger enclosed area at Banning Lewis Ranch. And it got me thinking, we need you. If you know of a dog park, we'd love to build a list. Picking up a client in their apartment, I even realized some apartments have a little enclosed space to let your furry friends roam off-leash, as well as the larger, well-known ones like Bear Creek, Rampart, Palmer Park, and Fox Run. Also, I've been to community gardens at Hillside Garden Rec Center and driven by one at Oro Blanco and Carefree on the east side of town. All of these community spots inspired us to get a list going, and we need your help. Message or email me to add your suggestions to the list of local dog parks or community gardens. Happy April! It's one of my favorites. It's my birthday month, and the sun starts shining more. Enjoy, and we'll see you next time.